Continuing on the self-published book unboxing series, we're going to take a look at a unique distributor through the Ingram content group known as Lightning Source. Stay tuned. Welcome to Self-Publishing with Dale, where you'll learn how to publish books that sell and build an unstoppable brand. Moving on in the self-published book unboxing series, I'm very fortunate to get my hands on a unique distribution platform of Ingram Content Group's Lightning Source. Now, let's not be too confused about this. There's Lightning Source and there's Ingram Spark. I had to actually do a little bit of digging myself to find out what was the huge difference, because they're both run by Ingram. Apparently, Lightning Source is actually intended for small publishing houses, whereas Ingram Spark is intended for just small-time authors. What kind of relevance does this bear on the unboxing and the review of Lightning Source's books? Not much. It just kind of gives us a little bit of a reference in what we're dealing with. Before we break into the actual book review itself, I want to let you know that this is a reflection on the services rendered and not the manuscript or the content that's within the pages of the book. With that being said, I'm very happy to share Dr. Audrey Levy's book that was fulfilled through Lightning Source. Let's take a look at the few different things that I've discussed before in previous self-published book unboxing series. Delivery. The delivery time was breakneck fast. In fact, this is tying almost in first place with KDP Print in 4 days for delivery. She ordered the book and it was at my doorstep before I knew it. As far as shipping and handling, this is where I am super happy. They send it in corrugated cardboard boxing. Bravo, Ingram. I appreciate the extra effort that you put into it instead of sending my book inside a freaking bubble wrap envelope. Now, what about the quality of this Ingram published book? Does Lightning Source cover the quality area? I'm assuming that Lightning Source and Ingram Spark published from the same printers. And I actually have received a book from Ingram Spark at one point or another from friend of the channel, Gary McPherson. Gary had sent me a copy of his book, and it's really just, I've always been impressed with Ingram's stuff, but this further proves that it's really, really good. Dr. Levy actually sent me hers, and this did not disappoint. There was one small discrepancy. At the very top of the front cover was a little bit of an area that probably should have been cut off from the printers. Now, again, this is no reflection on Dr. Levy's content, and it's more so on the actual quality services. I believe that this is a little bit of a fluke based on the fact that Gary's book was near flawless in production, whereas Dr. Levy's actually has a little bit of that area that needs to be cut at the top. Now, do I think that a reader or a customer who bought this book would be completely turned off or leave a bad review based on this? Probably not. It is such a small, minor discrepancy that I think a lot of people would probably just simply overlook it. What do you think about Ingram's services, more specifically Lightning Source's books? Have you published through them before? And if you have, what has been your experience? And the self-published book unboxing series continues to just push on, because we're going to have even more great unboxings so we can share a little more about other print-on-demand distribution platforms. So you're going to want to make sure that you head right on over to the next video so you can see a little bit more about self-published books. I'll see you in the next video.